Here we go. Let's move on to the next slide. Give me a while. Let me see. How come I can't move? Oh no, what's going on? Okay, hold on. Okay, got it. Okay, let's move on to the next slide over here. Okay, some of the house rules that I need all of you to pay attention. I know some of you already joined the class before and you know what are the rules, but we have new students, so just be patient with me, okay? So first of all, please remember to turn on your video and please mute yourself. Krish, thank you so much. Help me mute yourself. So whenever you have a question for me, you can just type it out in the chat, or whenever I ask questions, you can also feel free to type it out in the chat. Next, if there is anything urgent, please just use the reaction. All of you know how to raise your hand, right? Or you can just raise your hand, like physically raise your hand like this, okay? Then I will unmute you. Yes, Shiloh, thank you so much for demonstrating. Okay, so if you need to go to the toilet, please just go ahead, but do drop me a message in the chat box. Okay, you don't really need to ask me for permission, but just let me know that you are away for a toilet break and please come back as soon as you can. Like, and lastly, please remember to be kind and respectful towards one another as well. Okay, let's move on to the next slide. Can I just check how many of you actually watched lesson 18? So you can just put up your hands or give me a reaction so that I know. Shiloh and Krish, that's all. How about Pon and Vaishnavi? Forgotten, I never. Okay, but it's okay. Next time, right, when before you all try out the homework, okay, so please remember to go and watch the video. Okay. Okay, so let's move on to today's lesson proper. Do you know what are we going to do? What are we going to do today? Okay, we are basically going to do a revision. Okay, so those are the things that you have already learned, which means nothing new, right? All the things you should be able to do it on your own. But also, exams are around the corner. Am I right? Weighted assessment is coming up, correct? How many of you are nervous? Are you all stressed? No? Okay, Shiloh and Krish is like, no, I'm going to get full marks and score. Is it? Oh, a little bit. Shiloh says a little bit. Okay, okay. How about you, Pon Pon? Are you nervous for your upcoming weighted assessment? No? Okay, very good. Seems like this class is like very, very well prepared for the exams coming. Before we move on to the questions, right? The all the homework questions that you have done, I'm just gonna give you like a quick recap on what you have learned. Okay, first of all, let me just give you an example. If I were to give you a random number, for example, this number over here, okay? And oopsie. Okay, and we know that the 9 over here, okay, if I give you 9,876, the 9 over here is in the thousands place, right? And the 8 over here is in the hundreds place, but the 7. Okay, can I get Pon Pon, can you unmute yourself and let me know? The 7 is in which place? The 10th place. Excellent. How about, okay, I see Shiloh wants to answer me. Okay, Shiloh, what about the 6 over here? Thanks, Shiloh. The ones. Well done. Okay. So how about if I were to ask you, the value, okay? What is the value of this 8? Okay, this digit. What is the value? Okay. Shiloh, let us another student who haven't answered yet. Okay. I'm going to let you answer in a short while. Krish, okay, Krish, can you tell me what is the value of this 8 over here?
800.
800, very good. But when you write out, it should be 800, right? You shouldn't be spelling out like 800. That's great. Okay, how about let's do another recap. Can I test all of you? Okay, let me just change to another color. Okay, I want to test all of you about odd and even number. So let me just do a quick recap on odd and even number. Can anyone give me example of odd numbers. Okay, Vaishnavi, it's your turn now. Hey, Vaishnavi, can you unmute yourself and let me know? Give me some examples of odd numbers. Oh, sorry, you gotta unmute yourself. Thank you so much. Okay, great.
Some examples are odd number is like 1, 3, 5,
Excellent.
7, 9, 11.
All right. Okay. That's enough. Okay. Because the list will continue on and on, right? So, okay. 1, 3. Thank you, Vaishnavi. 5, 7, 9. Am I right? Okay. How about, I'm going to change another color. How about even numbers? Okay, Shiloh, thank you so much. But let me check on Wen-Yi. Wen-Yi, you just joined the class, right? Wen-Yi, can you hear me? Is Wen-Yi here? Okay, let's give her some time. Can I have, okay, Shiloh, back to you. Shiloh, would you like to give me some examples of even numbers?
2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
Thank you so much. Well done. Okay, so the list goes on and on. But what if I were to ask you, do I identify, right, if a number is odd or even? Okay, maybe I'm going to give you a very big number. For example, 312. Are you supposed to list from, let's say, 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, then all the way until 300 plus? How do I identify whether a number is odd or even? Can we get Pon Pon? Pon Pon. How can we identify? Sorry, you got to unmute yourself. Thank you. All right.
What was the
Okay. Oh, how do we identify whether a number is odd or even number?
so
Okay, which
odd numbers have like it's past the 2.
Okay, great job, good try. How about Shiloh? Okay, Shiloh would like to add on, right? Okay, Shiloh, what would you like to add on?
What's the question again?
How do I identify whether a number is odd or even?
Like
The number must, sorry?
like is it like the bigger numbers?
Not really. Okay, Krish.
Wait,
Very good.
the ones.
The ones, excellent, Shiloh. That's the answer I'm looking for. Okay, so how do I identify whether a number is odd or even? We look at the last digit, which is the ones, right? So the number, the last digit must end off with, let's say, an even number, an even digit. Then that will be even number, right? So we look at the digit in the ones place. Okay. How about how do we draw models? Okay, when we draw models, all of you should be very familiar. How do we actually draw models, right? Do you know that we have to draw models? Okay, there are some keywords for you, right? For example, okay, let me just quickly jot down some of the keywords. For example, there are comparison words like fewer than, correct? Like, what others can you give me? Anyone? What are some of the comparison
More
words?
than.
Okay, pon. Okay, Krish, can you please unmute yourself? Thank you for answering. But I want everybody to participate together. Okay, so pon, can you answer this? Any other comparison words?
Larger than.
Okay, larger than, more than. Very good. Okay, how about 师姐? Hello, you just joined the class, right? Hello, 师姐.
Hello.
Okay, hello, welcome. Okay, for example, there are less than as well. So all these are what we call the comparison words. And we know that we have to draw a comparison model. So a greater value, we need to draw a longer bar. Is that correct? A smaller value, we are going to draw a shorter bar. Okay? All good? Okay, Si Zhe and who else just joined? Okay, let me see. Sorry, let me see who is it. Wen-Yi, are you okay? Okay, anyway, you can on your video whenever you are ready. Okay, so let's move on to the next slide. Okay, this is the first question, right, of your homework. What is the value of the digit 6 in 9,613? Okay, wow, I really love this class. Everyone is so participative and enthusiastic. I really like it. Okay, can I just Zizhe first. Don't worry, everybody will get a chance, okay? Because Zizhe just joined. Right, Zizhe,
600.
how do you know the answer is 600? Okay, because the 6 is over here, right? So this question very straightforward. Okay, anyway, I have whole class doing the homework except for okay, Sam. But anyway, Sam is not here yet. So great job, everyone. The whole class actually got this question correct. The answer will just be 600. Okay, so I'll just move on to the next one since all of you got this correct. 30 pence less than 4,327 is what is it? Okay, seems like Shiloh wants to answer this. Okay, before you answer, right? Can you give me the steps, right? How do you arrive at your answer? Don't just give me like, oh, the answer is A, the answer is C. Right? Can Shiloh? Are you able to do that? Okay, then unmute yourself and let me know. How do you do this?
30 times is 300.
Excellent.
And then you have to minus 4,327 minus 300.
Well done. Okay. So one. I'm not sure if you missed out this question because this question wasn't attempted. But I hope you listen and make sure that you know how to do a maybe you just accidentally missed out this question over here. But anyway, so what I always do is I will write down this number that is after then. Okay, so I'm going to write down 4,327 over here. And as what Shiloh mentioned, very good, Shiloh. So Shiloh says, right, 30 tens. Okay, remember for tens, we will be adding 1 0 behind. So for 30 tens, it will just mean 300, right? So 30 tens less, it means minus 300.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so sorry. Thank you for letting me know. I'm not sure why. Okay, thanks for letting me know. Yeah, so just now, right, I was saying, if you all are clear, okay, on the first two questions, can you give me a thumbs up? Then I know we can quickly move on. Thanks, everyone. Pon Pon, okay? Okay, great. So let's move on to the next one. Okay, $50.15 is the same as this one. Very, very straightforward. All right, let me just have a look. Okay, I have Sizhe. Okay, Sizhe, can you tell me what is the answer for this one? Okay, Shiloh, thanks so much for volunteering.
$50.15.
Option number
C.
C. Great job, because I have $50 over here, right? So be careful. 50 and 15 is different. Okay. Because Shizhe, you got this question incorrect, but good try. Okay, so please learn from your mistakes so that you don't make the same mistakes again. Okay, so the answer for this question will be just C. Okay, $50.15. Okay, let's move on to the next one. This one. 15. Yes, Shiloh. Anything you want to say? You want to answer, is it? Okay. Give me a moment, okay? I thought you keep raising up your hand. You have something to say. Okay, give me a moment. When I ask question, then you raise up your hand. If not, I don't know. Is it you want to tell me anything? Okay, so 15 beads are needed to make one necklace. How many beads are needed to make 3 such necklaces? Right? So what am I supposed to do over here? Okay, Wen-Yi, are you there? Okay, let me just check on Wen-Yi. Because I don't see her running the video. Okay, let's get Sizhe. Okay, Sizhe, can you try? Sizhe, what do I do for this? How do I do this?
45.
Yeah,
15
but how do I-
times 3.
Wow, excellent. Why do I use 15 times 3? Okay, let me just quickly explain. I know this question is like too easy for all of you, right? Because I need 15 beads to make one necklace. Right now, I want to make 3 necklaces. So obviously, I'm going to use 15 times 3. And remember to do your working so that you don't make any careless mistakes. I know a lot of you would want to use your mental calculation. How many of you use mental calculation to solve this without working? Shiloh, Pon Pon. Anybody else?